Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Bodybuilding, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about evolution. And basically, the reason why I'm speaking about this is because a lot of times people get on this channel or they'll make a comment in the comment section, obviously, because usually comments go in the comment section, and they'll talk about how they're making miraculous gains, like gains that are like, if God came down from the heavens above and blessed them with muscle mass, I swear these guys would be like, that's kind of what happened. You know what I'm saying? but usually what they've done is they've applied a certain technique and gotten some results, which is great. But a lot of times they forget to include that they've been, possibly only training a few weeks or a few months or maybe even just a few years. And what you guys are going to have to embrace at some point, and I think most of you have, because most of you guys that tune into this channel have some level of mastery of some sort, is that your training will evolve. Meaning what you did in order to accomplish the first level of results is not necessarily going to be exactly the same to get the next level of results. So meaning once you want to become part of the 1% tile of natural bodybuilders, you are going to have to train, let's just say, harder or more efficiently or more effectively, whatever you want to, what words you want to put to it. The words are always complicated, but whatever words you want to put to it, in order to establish the elite results, you will have to make adjustments, right? So for instance, when I was training with full body workouts 3 days a week and doing about 2 or 3 sets per body part. And basically what I mean by full body parts or full body workouts was when I was a teenager, I was just doing upper body workouts, right? And then I started to do the leg workouts. And from there, I started to get some good results. So I trained about 5 days a week, basically on a leg day and then an upper body day, and then leg day, upper body. And I kind of go back and forth, right? And then I went to a 3-day split routine because I kind of plateaued. I just kind of plateaued, even though I was young, when you're 16, 17, 18 years old, everything, you adapt to everything, the world is a wonderful place at that time in some way, too bad we all can't go back to that, right? But basically what happened was I was getting some great results, but I started to notice that there was a limit, like something needed to change. And I started doing 3-day splits for a period of time because I had read all about those and they were part of the Cybergenics workout program back in the day. I don't know if you guys can remember that. And basically it started to incorporate pre-exhaustion techniques along with higher amounts of volume per body part, but less frequency. And I started to get some decent results with that over the next several years because that was the thing. So what I needed to do was to increase volume around a certain body part. And I know the people that are more high intensity oriented will be like, no, that's the worst possible thing. Well, no, it actually worked. Okay. So it actually worked. And then of course, you know me, right? I break my own philosophies all the time. And the first time I had to really break my philosophy around training was when I started going to 2-day splits. I started investigating Bulgarian type training and all that. And a few of my friends, or one of my friends was doing it. And then my brother tried it. And then I was like, okay, I'll try that out for a little bit. And it took me a long time to convince myself to try something because, at that age, I was like, oh, I don't want to lose my gains. I'm so nervous about losing my gains. But then I tried the 2-day split type of training and it actually produced results, much to my confusion because I was like, I don't understand this. What the hell, right? And this is the thing. You guys have to understand that you won't understand why something works at first. All you got to do is just be open to trying different things. Don't worry about understanding first and then doing. Just experiment, free your mind, you know what I'm saying? And experiment a bit. And then from there, the body will teach you based on the results it's showing you of what is effective and what isn't. So yeah, I started doing a little bit more frequent training, like you guys know, and then I started to get better results from that. And then of course, I started to do super high frequency training, and that even produced better results to a point. And then of course I had to reset back again because you can overdo anything, and I started to overdo the frequency. So this is a constant experimentation thing. That's all I'm saying. The evolution of your training is going to happen because you're going to notice that whatever it is that's the weak link in your body at that time, You know, like say there's a certain muscle fiber type or a certain system that needs to be accessed in order for you to put on the next level of muscle mass gains. You're going to have to do something possibly different than what you have been doing, right? It makes sense, right? What you have been doing has been giving you a certain result, which might be positive. But if there's another aspect of your muscularity that needs to be addressed, perhaps a different type of frequency, a different type of volume, different type of intensity is going to address that. So it's not about either or so much that the fanatics want to convince you of. You know, so many people on the internet, they're like, no, it's only this way or only that way you should train. You shouldn't train this way. You should only train that way. No, it's a lot of times it's about constantly breaking your own philosophies to find out what works and being open to experimenting and seeing, right? I'm always experimenting. I'm always trying something different, right? I'm not, as much as it seems like I'm always stuck in one way, I'm not necessarily stuck in one way. If you noticed, I touched my chest with the bench press in the beginning of this video. I was touching my chest, whereas before I wasn't. So I play around just to test my own philosophies and test my body and say, okay, is this really what my body wants right now? Is my body really responding to this? Like for the longest time, I was doing just protein and fats. Now I'm doing protein and carbs and I'm blowing up and I'm getting actually some decent muscularity from it. So as much as you may find that you get results to a certain point, sometimes the tools or the programs that you use to get a certain amount of results won't get you to the next level. And that's really my point. You have to evolve the training. Sometimes you need more frequency, more volume, or a more refined diet of some sort. And then that will get you to the next level. So yeah, you newbies out there that are trying to tell me how to train, honestly, you don't really know what you're saying yet. And I mean that in the most respectful way. I'm just saying that your body will show you all sorts of weird things and incongruencies to your philosophies as you get decades into this game. But you're going to get some foundational things that are absolutely correct. So yeah, whatever stays true through the test of time is the truth. So yeah, stick with that for sure. But anyway, I hope this helps you guys out in your training. I hope this helps you understand that evolution of your philosophy is a big part of this whole process. And yeah, if you need to get a hold of me, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com. And thanks to the Patreon supporters, and take care for now. Mountain.